igbákejì gómìnà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ogun. Wọ́n ti ṣe ọdún mẹ́rin. Excellency Engineer Noima. Mr. Planning, Mr. Olaolu Olabintan, àwọn náà wà láàrin wa gbé.
Well, we sincerely appreciate and acknowledge the government, starting from, the previous government, the Buhari government till date. And of course, you would also acknowledge that, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is currently our president, said that, Democracy Day would always continue to be a day that would never be forgotten in the history of our country. Why? Because of the sacrifice of our father, late Chief MKO Abiola, who laid down his life for us to be able to appreciate, and to be able to have a day like this as, a worthy celebration nationwide. And we hope that, subsequently, the government would continue, to ensure that, this day, stays in the lives and memories of every Nigerian. Thank you.
Okay, what are your wishes for this day?
Well, for the family, it is obvious that the government has never forgotten, the Abiola family. But what we'll continue to clamor for is that his sacrifice, his entitlement, everything that he has fought for, over 30 years ago, would not be in vain. We really appreciate that the government will continue to uphold this day as a day that, every Nigerian that, in one way or the other laid down their lives would always continue to cherish, for life. And we hope that, God's willing, this government would use the opportunity, to be able to secure, opportunities for not only the Abiola family, but the generality of Nigerians. Perhaps by providing more infrastructure, job opportunities, incentives, just so that every Nigerian is happy. You understand? And then we can have a remarkable, continuity in government. That's just it. Yes. Any other thing?
Your name again?
My name is Amin Oyebola Abiola.
Okay. Some people are clamoring in the family that GFR has not been gazetted.
GCFR, you mean? GCFR, okay?
GCFR has not been gazetted.
Yes.
Incentive belonging to Abiola may probably only owned by the federal government.
Okay. Well, I believe that, we have a new government, in place now, which is barely just 2 weeks old. So, of course, you need to give them time because, of course, he has just been able to take some steps in, subsidy removal, and some other things. So, but I believe that this government has a capacity to be able to ensure that all the incentives that is due to the Abiola family gets to the Abiola family. So I believe that this government will do everything it takes to make sure that, yes, all that we need to have gotten from previous governments will get to us. Thank you so much.
This session in honor of our late leader, our late father, our late hero, our late icon, Basho Moshood Kashimawo Abiola. Today marks 30 days that we had the historic election, June 12, 30 years, I beg your pardon, that we had the historic election, June 12, 1993. The election that has to date been accredited as the most fair and transparent election. Unfortunately, the election process was truncated and our father could not be installed as the president of Nigeria, which was what all of us had voted for. Nevertheless, we have to look back and thank God for where we are today. Thank God that democracy is now fully entrenched in this country and that we are all participants in a democratic process that is continuing to improve the lives of Nigerians. His Excellency has asked me to thank everybody for their part that they played in the successful 2023 elections and to thank you for electing APC at the federal level and also at the state level. His Excellency, Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu had addressed the country earlier today and has called on all of us to support his government, to be patient with the fuel subsidy removal, and has assured us that this country will be better for the removal of fuel subsidy, which has largely enriched a few people at the advantage of the masses in this country. He has promised us that we look forward to increased development in the country, increased investment in infrastructure, in healthcare, education, and all the amenities that will make Nigeria a much better country for all of us. On behalf of Mr. President, Abiola and the Governor Prince Abiola, I also want to extend my condolences to the Abiola family, but to also let them know that we stand with them on this day, 30 days on from the day of the election, and assure them that the government and people of Nigeria will always look back on that day and look back on Bashir Abiola as the person who has guided democracy to where we are today. And they should be proud to be the legacy of this symbol of hope and symbol of democracy in Nigeria. We also thank all our activists who worked tirelessly to ensure that June 12 and what it stood for never died until June 12 was officially declared a public holiday in Nigeria, and continue to keep democratic elected governments on their toes as we deliver for our people in Ogun State and across the country. My prayer is that we will all be here again next year to remember this great man and what he stood for, and that we will have better tales to tell about the governance of this state and governance of this country next year as we continue our mission to improve the lives of our people. I thank you all very much for coming for this prayer session and wish all of us a happy Democracy Day. Thank you very much.